Hello everyone and welcome to the Web.com tour. I'm Andre and I'm here at the inaugural and newly added Frank Underwood Peachtree Classic here at Old Beaver Creek. This Brian Jeffords and Bill Rader co-design features some spectacular scenery as you weave your way through the Georgia pines. Expect dramatic elevation changes and some challenging holes to test your skills. Hopefully your preseason rust is off, it's time to golf. Let's take a look at a few of the many highlights from the Old Beaver Creek. Your day begins with a 451-yard par 4. Everyone's watching, so don't duff that drive into the lake. A drive down the right center of the fairway should set up a mid to short iron into a relatively flat green with a back left pin placement. A birdie is a real possibility to start the day. The fourth hole is a 411-yard dogleg right par 4 that borders the lake. A driver or 3-wood off the tee, depending on the wind, should leave a short iron into this well-protected green. Make sure your drive isn't too short or you won't have any angle on your approach. An absolute beauty of a hole. The 539-yard par 5 ninth is a tough test to finish the front nine. Be wary of the large fairway bunkers on either side of the fairway. A good tee shot leaves a 3-wood into the green and a possible look at an eagle putt. A great way to finish your front nine here at Old Beaver Creek. Hole 11 is a scenic 417-yard par 4. A drive down the middle will leave a short iron into a very uphill tiered green guarded by 3 large bunkers. Make sure your drive isn't too long as it could be swallowed up by that small canyon. Hole 13 is a stunning 154-yard par 3. Take some time to admire the view as you choose your club. 1 to 2 clubs less than normal is required to hit this unguarded but small green. Hole 18. The longest hole on the course is at the end of the round. This 590-yard par 5 requires an accurate downhill tee shot. From there you have a choice. Lay up and have a longer but easy approach into the green, or hit a fairway metal around the corner, leaving a short, tricky pitch. No matter what your option, a birdie could be waiting for you as you close out the round. And there you have it, a quick preview of some of the holes you'll be facing at Old Beaver Creek. A very exciting time, the first event of the Web.com season. Here are a couple of tips to keep you in mind as you tackle Old Beaver Creek. Attack the pin. The relatively easy greens here at Old Beaver Creek should allow you to make the putts. Get it close and knock them in. Club selection is critical. There are a lot of uphill approaches and downhill tee shots at Old Beaver Creek that require 1 to 2 clubs more or less than normal. As a special treat, we have the host of the Peachtree Classic, Mr. Frank Underwood himself. Mr. Underwood, it's an honor. Any tips for the players near the top of the leaderboard on the final day?
Pick off the opposition one by one like a sniper in the woods.
Okay. Bit dark, but some good advice. Any other advice for the golfers who might be going down to the wire on the last few holes?
Any pugilist worth his salt knows when someone's on the ropes. That's when you throw a combination to the gut and a left hook to the jaw.
I guess we'll have to see who will come through in this tournament in the end. One last question. Any advice for these Web.com tour professionals who are looking to move up into the higher tours in the future?
Every kitten grows up to be a cat. They seem so harmless at first. Small, quiet, lapping up their saucer of milk. But once their claws get long enough, they draw blood. Sometimes from the hand that feeds them. For those of us climbing to the top of the food chain, there can be no mercy.
Wow, that was interesting. Could you possibly elaborate on that?
That's it. Short and sweet.
Alright, there you have it. Frank Underwood, everyone. Anyway, from Old Beaver Creek, this is Andre Quenneville signing off. Wow, that was weird.